Hey guys, just a quick video for tips on installing the Rally Armor Universal Mud Flaps on a 2018 Subaru Outback. I had seen a few videos for Crosstreks and WRXs and other makes, but I couldn't find anything for the car that I have, so just wanted to share my procedure that I did. But again, I don't have a camera setup, so I didn't record like the full video and what have you. So all I used was a drill, 3/16 drill bit size for the OEM screws, a 1/4 inch size, which you'll see later where I use that, a level to make sure everything is straight and level, the Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screws and put them back on, and then a flathead screwdriver to remove the push rivets that hold some of the the stuff in place. So all you do is remove the OEM splash guards that are on there with the screws, and again there's a couple of push rivets that you can remove. Take them off, and then once you have that, I transferred the plastic splash guard into a cardboard frame, as you can see, or a template. It just makes it a lot easier so that you don't have to drill several holes until you find the right one on the plastic one, whereas opposed to you can just do it in the cardboard box and it doesn't really matter how many holes you can punch in it. But luckily I actually got them pretty quickly and pretty easily. As you can see, where the left one is for the front side and then the right one is for the rear splash guards, and you only need one for both of the front and one for both of the back, because it's the exact same. One just flipped, of course, but you can drill them at the same time. So you just do it from one side and then drill the holes on both of the splash guards using the same template. So you can see on the next slide, I'll show you the front ones, and this one, it just kind of, I was able to, as you can see, there's 3 screws that go into the front splash guards, and the 2 top ones are the ones that I was able to use, the OEM ones. The one that's on the left side of this picture, I had to actually use a 1/4 inch by 20 machine screw, and then you could probably use a spacer, but I used the hex nut just as I had that in my stuff already. Then I had to just get a U-clip for so that the thread can go in there and just kind of hold it in place. And the actual screw hole is big enough for a 1/4 inch screw, so you don't have to drill anything extra in there. But as you can see here, the 2 right screws are the OEM screws that went into the OEM holes, and then the 1/4 screw went into the left one in there, and it fit perfectly. So then on the back ones, as you can see, kind of the first hole in the top is a little bit close to the top, but I had to do that, and you'll see right down the wheel well, because there's 3 screws, as you can see, the 3 holes that are coming along the wheel well right there. And then for those I use all the OEM ones, and it's really nice because you don't have to, just a 3/16 bit actually fits for the OEM hole. And then as you can see, there's like a little V shape right there at it, right next to the bottom screw, and so right there in the middle of that little V, so once you remove, obviously that's the OEM splash guard, but once you remove that, the wheel well there stays. I drilled a hole with a 1/4 inch drill bit, and then also I use a 1/4 20 machine screw with a hex nut, which I put it behind the wheel well to hold it in place. And this is where you see it installed. So the 3 on the right are the OEM screws. I just use fender washers to alleviate some of the pressure, spread it out, and then a 1/4 20 machine screw with a 1/4 20 hex nut, nylon lock nut on the back, also with a fender washer there to hold it in place, and they're very secure. And then this last picture is the one installed, and so they look really nice, very functional. I haven't obviously used them in rain or mud yet, but from what I've seen, other cars, and from what I've seen online on videos, they're very functional. So hopefully this helps anybody. Again, sorry for not making like a super professional video, but if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try to help out.